pretty much like that. I guess that's the small one. But what I'm basically doing and it's just sliding right off. It's just sliding right off, so. I mean, you can see where my mark is. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there on the edge. Oh wow. Well, I made a small chip right there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm real tired. Bear with me. But I just made that. That's the first chip. That's the first flake I actually made with this. With one of these flakers actually. That's not bad. Maybe I could meet it. No, I don't know. But I started on this about yesterday, and I got a couple of chips in on each side right here, also right here, and those didn't go well. But this chip here isn't as anywhere bigger than whenever I was using this. I'm not sure if you can see that tip, but anyways, nothing on that one. Someone mentioned that I need to do this farther apart, so nothing. And I'm biting it right there on the edge. I mean, that should have been going. That something should have been freaking happening. I mean, it's practically going in and out. Or down and in, as y'all call it. Down and in. Or in and down, or whatever. But basically what I'm doing is I'm pressing in and I'm trying to come off and flake it. And it's not happening. So that was nothing. Come on, y'all can't hear that? Yeah, I got a difficult pad to work with, but it's all I got right now. I have to go get some cedar and all of that. Man, that should have chipped. That's what I'm saying. That should have chipped. That is like right there on the edge. I don't know if because my stuff ain't biting or what. It's biting. You can hear that bite sound. That ching. Yay. Another one, but now I got a space right here. Maybe I shouldn't listen to whoever said to them a little bit farther apart. But, I don't know. But I got that little small one there and that one. And I have a space in between. I don't think that's a good thing. These are the flakes that I get, no matter what I'm flaking with. I do know I do have a sloppy ass technique. Okay? Boo hoo. But it should be good enough. Like, this should be catchy. I napped this with this. At first, started there, they were lining up, going all the way into the middle, and then I got the right here. And then this stuff wouldn't even go. It wouldn't even flake. Like it was too strong. Then I got the right here. It wouldn't even go all the way. Some wouldn't even go at all. You see that I got that in between? This is like, from what I heard, I think it's stacked up all right here and shipped right here. So from what I heard, this is a napper's nightmare or something, from what I've seen from a video or something. I almost dropped that. But, yeah. It's not really, I mean, some small flakes, but I don't think anything to mess with it really. But on this side, I mean, but this side, it's probably, I don't know if it's a useless preform, but I have this one. This came with these three. I did bring out my inserts. I did pull those out more, but it came with this. This is so hard. This is I'm taking it black obsidian. I put a hammerstone to this. It won't break. I don't know what to do. Is it because it's not heat treated, or could that be it? Could it be that it's not heat treated, or something? I don't know. But this came from Missouri Trading Company. I put a hammerstone to this. I beat the shit out of this. And I made one little bitty chip. One chip. So, just help me out here. These are my tips. So, yeah. But these are it right here. I'm gonna try the medium one. I'm gonna go with this other black freeform because I don't want to really fuck up that red bukes. Excuse my language. Um, but yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to do it right-handed and I'm not. I don't even know what I'm doing it right now. Yeah, that slid right off. Man, I've seen this thing make sparks on this. It's a lot of pressure. That was just pressure flaking. I wasn't even percussion flaking. And sparks came off of this. So. I did a mini flake, a micro nano flake, a molecule flake or something. I don't know what you want to call that. This one is just not doing shit. I'm just gonna switch to the middle. I know y'all don't want me doing this, but I'm holding it better, and I needed to get another pad. Hold on, let me just try it again. Fucking shit. Beveled the edge pretty good. And a mini chip. These are all I am getting from these. Is this what I'm supposed to be getting on first run, is little fucking mini chips everywhere? I mean, from what I've watched, no. And I've done heard that no matter what I do, I can't make this chip. I can't make these flakes go longer. I can make them go wider, from what I've heard. But I can't really make them extend out more. That's just from what I heard. But I can make the fan go wider. He says it always, people, I don't know who this guy is. It always starts off skinny and goes wider as in a fan, like a peacock fan. The flake does. But all I managed to get is little micro chips off of this crap. Yeah, off of everything that I've been napping, actually. Um, I'm not wearing any protective gear right now. I do have a lot of protective gear. I have gloves, I have dust mask, I have safety glasses, fan whenever I want to. Um, and I wear all this stuff when I'm not stubborn and it's late. I haven't had no sleep. I've been moving and trying to run a business all day. So, um, yeah, it's, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do. Um, I know my technique's sloppy and I need to practice up on it and shape up on it. Yes, I know the pad is hard to handle. Um, I have this. It came with my oboe set. All it is a pad. Nothing special. I only use this because I see everybody using a pad. All it is a nail pad with some clear weld, JB weld epoxy, and a thing of leather. Basically Kydex on the back, practically. Um, so, let's take a look at all of my napping stuff. I was told to create my own. Um, I will very soon. I don't know where to get copper rods, but this is I got a napping jig. Like I said, fuck glass. Fuck that shit. I hate it. Excuse my language. But just basic pad, a sharpening stone, abrasive stone, whatever you want to call it. It can be used for that. An antler billet. I whacked this preform with this, and I mean, man, you could start a fire. No. I have these. This is my leg pad. I don't count this as a napping tool, LOL. But yeah, these are from Keith Hull. Yes, people. This one's from Keith Hull. I decided to fuck it up. This is the one I'll continue to fuck up and practice on, I guess. I can't touch this. I don't. It's just very hard. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I have a napping jig, and I've actually used this thing with this. Believe it or not, I have actually used this thing, and it worked, and it had pop. I think Phyllis mentioned it has a pop, doesn't it, like a spring? Yeah, and it does. See? The vibration. Until I get my buffalo poo-poo in, this is some of the stuff that I do use until I do get my buffalo poo in. I got beeswax. I just need my poo-poo, my buffalo poo, and simulated salute 70-pound test right here. I also use elk sinew. That's coming with the claws that I have on order. I do use chemical stain. I also use red cedar. I create a bark liquor type deal, and I'll soak my antlers. But This one's going on one of the red buttes. This one's probably going on this big one if I can get it napped. So, I mean, I don't really want to damage my red buttes, but all in a nutshell, this is heavy glaze. You pour it on there, dip your stuff in it, or you brush it on there. Not like a spray. It's a polyurethane coat. This is an acrylic coat as well. Some of the stuff I use in bases. I'll make stands. So it just gives you all an idea about what I do with a knife deal. If I do get a napped blade in, I announce who made it. They're the maker. They get the credit for that napping. Hafted by me, though. Handle done by me. Pine pitch, sinew, and all that. So, anyways, but my two knives I want to do are these red buttes. So I'm not trying to mess it up. This is my favorite type of mahogany right here, but those aren't too bad, I guess. Let me know what's up. I wish it would focus. You can't really see that. Not shaped anywhere in particular. They're not hammered. They're probably rough. I know they're rough. I mean, all the freaking napping I tried to do. You've seen it slide off. So, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'm lost. So, I mean, sometimes I'll get it very early. One night I was on the roll and fell off. So, yeah, I don't know. I did the best I could tonight, and I'm very tired. I'm running on E fumes, like my reserves even out. I think I just want to go to bed though. Yeah. About the non-handmade that my stuff gets is, like I said, is my clear coat and some of my stain and some of my sinew. And epoxy sometimes. Otherwise, I have my own recipe that I make with buffalo doo-doo. When it comes to making the notches in my handles, I do use a Dremel. It's a high-powered one-speed Dremel rotary tool. This is a cutting bit. Place that in there and it'll spin. And it goes straight. It has a straight notch every time. All I have to do is place it down and it'll go straight. So yeah, that's just gives you an idea of some of the stuff that I do. I do go natural and unnatural. So yeah. So I do have both oboe and modern. I do not have like a long ishy stick, for instance, like an 18 to 20 inch ishy. Or, well, I'm not sure how big these are. I don't have my tape measure, but if they were big enough, I'd nap with these. Um, I don't know. Maybe I just need to get used to it. Um, so, look, y'all, good night. Y'all have a good night. Please help me. I'm trying here. I'm trying to run a business. I'm trying to put food on my family's table at least. It's my goal. Thought I've seen a flaw in my handle, my clear coat. Um, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for everything. Awesome napping family. Everyone's willing to help each other and lend a hand and everything, and very generous. Awesome deal. Better than my bushcraft group that I'm in. So, primitive ways. Pretty cool deal. You know, I love flint napping. And something I've been wanting to get into, and I finally got the business and the money to do it, and to invest in everything and learn it. And so that's what I want to do. One of the things I want to do to expand my business. So, alright, y'all. Talk to y'all later, and thank y'all. Have a good night, and have a great and safe weekend.